Hello everybody, we are back here on Call of the Wild the Angler with a brand new update, and this one is a banger of an update. It's got some much needed changes, including the ability to select time of day when joining a server. You can choose down here in the bottom. It says time of day any, morning, daytime, evening, and then night. So we're going to select evening because I think we're going to try and go for some Kerper. But being able to select the time of day that you're going to be joining a server at is not the only major change to this update. One of the very interesting ones is that multiple fish can go for your lure at the exact same time now. Your lure, your bait, whatever you're using, you can get multiple fish going for it at the exact same time, which is quite a massive change. This is also a new thing. If you look in the top right, it tells you when it is syncing time to the server. Because there was some new players that may have got a little bit confused by the fact that, you know, the time would go backwards and stuff like that. So it's good to see that they're adding this type of a change in to let you know when it's doing that syncing process. Another one that is kind of cool, it's not like super substantial, but it's kind of a cool change, is you can now rotate the fish models when you're in the handbook, which is nice. And I believe, can you zoom in? No, you can't zoom in. You can use the scroll wheel to just make it go up and down though. So that's kind of a cool little feature if you want to like view all the different angles of the fish. But you know what? Arguably the biggest change with this update is there's a new DLC pack, a new cosmetic DLC, and well, I'll just let it explain itself. That's right. We got horse masks in the game. We got horse masks. There's 3 different color variations. We also got some jeans. We got like some plaid shirts and jackets. We've got cowboy boots. Honestly, a really cool little cosmetic pack. But it's not just cosmetics. It also does have a rod, reel, and some lures. And they're not too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats on them. Honestly, I think this is the best rod and reel setup that any DLC has brought us. This is the Ace High Spinning Rod. It is a 66-pound strength rod with 33-pound max line strength, heavy power, 6.56 feet, and fast action. This is going to be a solid rod. Like, if you're wanting to get a rod via DLC, this is probably the DLC to buy. And the reel is also really good, too. It's a 30-pound max drag reel that is a 6.51 gear ratio. This is a lot better than most of the DLC reels that we've had as well. This is a really solid little DLC if you want to get a nice rod and reel setup and you want to be able to get a bunch of cool cosmetics. I'm definitely loving the direction they are taking things here in the Angler with their DLC. And there is a brand new crankbait. We can't really look at it too closely, but this is a brand new crankbait that is exclusive to this DLC right here. It's just a cosmetic visual change of look to the crankbait. It does the exact same thing, but it just looks a little bit cooler. Personally, I am very happy that this is the direction they are taking DLC in Call of the Wild the Angler. They're going the route of like wacky cosmetics, keeping to the theme of this being a little more of an arcade fishing experience, and I like it. No other fishing game lets us put on a horse mask, which is kind of cool. I like it. Now let's try out this new rod, reel, and crankbait combo on some Kerper and see if we can get anything good. Once we've caught a few fish, we will go take a look at all of the different variations that each of these cosmetic items has. You know, another good thing about the DLC for Angler that I've noticed they've done so far is though you can get rods and reels in the DLC, in order to even use them, you would need to unlock the fishing line. So they don't really have any like pay to get an advantage types of stuff in their DLC as of now, which I do like. It is nice that you can't really like pay to get ahead. You just get a rod and reel that you can eventually use once you've unlocked the fishing line for it. Ooh, that looks like a decent Kerper right there. Is he gonna bite? No, he decided not to bite. Man, that looked like a good one. All right, we gotta try and get this guy. I don't know where he swam off to, but there was a very solid Kerper there. You know what? Let's showcase another part of this update real quick. Let's set up a bait setup and try to get multiple fish to go for it at once, because that is one of the other new things with this update. So let's see if we can get multiple Kerper to go for the bloodworm at the exact same time. That's going to be really cool if we can get a chance to show that off. Okay, that's not what I was expecting to have go for my bloodworm, but I I guess we're going to go for him. All right, we got a common carp on. Let's just crank this guy in real quick because we didn't really get a chance to show off what we were attempting to show off. Oh, we might break off. I don't know if it's going to hit the dock. It very well could have hit the dock there, but we managed to get it. Back up over here. Let's just get this guy in. Not a bad silver common carp. Not bad at all, actually. So there's a canary kerper going for it right now. Can we get another fish to go for it? Nope. This guy is going to take it before anything else gets a chance to come over here. Ooh, there's one fish going for it. I saw so many others swimming in this area. Please tell me another's going to go for it. Yes. Look at that. There's a kerper going for it. There's two of them going for it. Which one's going to get it? The canary got it. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. That was awesome. So the little redbreast kerper was going for it, but he took too long, so the canary came over and swiped it from him. That was really cool to see. That's an awesome little change. That is a very awesome little change to the game. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. So now that we have seen that in action, let's get a look at all of the different varieties of these new cosmetics from the brand new cosmetic pack. I forgot the name of it. I'll put it up on screen right now. But there's a lot of options. Like, you get a lot of cosmetics for the $5 that they charge. You got 3 different horse masks. You got the Special 1, Special 2, and Special 3, I guess they named it. It's like a tan, a brown, and a black. All look pretty good. And I mean, who wouldn't want to walk around with a horse mask on? It's just hilarious. And then in terms of the shirts, there's some cool ones here too. We got the plaid safe. This one being a very nice one. I like the red. I mean, the red's a classic plaid color. We've got ourselves like a black and blue. We've got a much brighter blue with like a couple different colors of blue in there, actually. Well, blue and then like a turquoise. Along with like a gray and a black. It's a solid looking shirt. Then if we go over from long sleeve clear over to rain, we've got the Lone Ranger jacket. This is my favorite. And I mean, there's a lot of different options here. Lots of different color varieties. You've got a total of 9 different color varieties. And those color varieties include the actual jacket and the undershirt as well. Really, really cool. I like that a lot. This is probably one of my favorite clothing items in this set. Unfortunately, there is no new gloves as far as I could tell. Like, all these gloves seem to be the same. But we do have new pants, as we talked about a little bit earlier. We've got, I believe it's mainly just these, right? Mean Gene Fishing Machine. I think it's just the Mean Gene Fishing Machine. But there is 5 different varieties of these jeans. And all of them look pretty solid. They are complete with a belt buckle as well. Let's actually go back to this, just so you can kind of see. Got a little buckle there. Not too bad. And then we've got the cowboy boots. The Shaken Not Spurred. There's 3 different varieties, like a brown, a black, and then a white. All look pretty good, once again. And then if we go into the storage, obviously we already showed off the fishing rod and reel. Let's go ahead and take a look at the different varieties of that crankbait. There's 3 of them. There's cream gravy in size 5, size 7, as well as size 3. So some good variety in sizes there for the crankbaits. A lot of the sizes that would be more commonly used, especially here on South Africa, because Kerper love crankbaits. And I use a size 7 for them quite often. So that's really nice that they included it with this little DLC. Oh, and how could I forget the cowboy hats? I can't believe that. I forgot the cowboy hats. Let's take the mask off real quick and take a look at the cowboy hats. We got some cool ones. We got the 10-gallon stallion in, 14 colors. 14 different colors. Actually, it's 7 different colors, but there's 2 different varieties with 2 different looks to it. You can kind of see there's a slight difference in the hats, but not like a major difference. But overall, really cool. Great DLC. My favorite cosmetic DLC they've released as of now. And I'm really hoping they kind of continue this route of like going with more like themed, like wacky themes and stuff and doing weird masks like this. But let me know what you think in the comments below. This is just my opinion. I think this is one of the like more fun DLCs they've released, and also a really solid update to go along with it, with the ability to select your time of day, as well as having multiple fish go for your bait at the same time. Lots of really awesome stuff in this update, and the game just keeps getting better and better every time they release an update. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of this update. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, as it is a massive help to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!